simply iconic. The K-wave swept the White House today.
A big boy band that you know is headed to the White House. Can you guess who?
I'm going to take a guess. One of your favorite groups of all time. I'll let you tell.
BTS.
일간 소울 영화입니다.
K-pop sensation BTS is in Washington today, but not for a concert. NBC News White House correspondent and K-pop analyst Mike Memoli joins us now with more. Mike, good to see you. I mean, all kidding aside, we know BTS is there.
In hate crimes and discrimination, which we've seen become unfortunately too prevalent in the wake of COVID, especially. Ultimately, as the president really is fond of saying, this is something that we can certainly try to deal with in our laws, but ultimately we need to change hearts and minds. As he said, hate never really goes away. It hides under a rock. And that's why the importance, as he says, words of a president matter. And he's tried to strike a very different tone from his predecessors.
Seen other big name celebrities at the White House. Is this part of a larger strategy for the administration?
This is an event targeted at millions of Americans who likely will consume this through social media. That's something that we've seen this White House a tactic they've used very often. We saw just in the last few weeks, for instance, Selena Gomez visited the White House for an event with the First Lady. We saw Olivia Rodrigo come to talk about the importance of vaccinations. This is a lesson from the campaign that sometimes counting on the traditional media is not something that's effective. You can go over us by speaking to celebrities like this to get your message out.
Since their debut in 2013, BTS has become a global pop sensation, an American phenomenon. Their fan base, known as the BTS Army, is a broad coalition that also operates as a force for political activism, reportedly raising $1 million for Black Lives Matter in less than a day. Korean women were shot at a Dallas hair salon, part of a pattern of shootings at Asian businesses in the area. A disturbing echo of the Atlanta spa massacres. Where Asian women were targeted in their workplaces. All the while, attacks on Asian American civilians continue. It is a difficult time right now, a tragic time. This week, America will bury 19 children from one school after laying to rest those killed in the racist attack in Buffalo. So on the last day of a chaotic, devastating month, let's tap into that K-pop stan playbook. Let's make gun reform and voting American phenomena too.
구독과 좋아요 눌러주세요.